to our season premiere event next Monday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
The economy continues to be in the forefront for everyone. From Wall Street to Main Street, everyone is concerned with the recovery of our economy. Joining me now is Ned Handy, president of Citizens Bank in Connecticut and Rhode Island, to talk to us about what the company is doing to help with this major issue. Great to have you with us,
It's great
Ned.
to be with you, Jocelyn, again.
Ned, you took part with this recent Governor Malloy's jobs tour. We know he's doing this throughout the state. He's meeting, you were with other leaders of banks and financial institutions. What did you make of this meeting?
Yeah, well, first, let me applaud the governor for convening the banks, along with the Connecticut Bankers Association, with Catherine Smith, the head of DECD, and I think it's a great venue. So about 40 banks got together, and we talked about what the banks can do to help promote job creation in the state, and I think it was a great forum. I think we debunked one myth a little bit, that banks aren't lending.
Well, you know, you're hearing that a lot. It's a major criticism,
Right.
Ned. I mean, I also covered a jobs tour, and that was one of the big things from the small business. They were saying, you know, banks just aren't lending, but that's not true.
Yeah, well, so banks are well capitalized. Banks have liquidity. Banks are competing for loans. Every loan that we do, we have 4 or 5 banks competing with us, and pricing is coming down. In fact, the Wall Street Journal today had an article that even lending standards are being reduced a little bit. So I think it's the fact is banks are making every loan they can make. Are there fewer borrowers who are able to get a loan? I think that's probably true. And so what we talked about in this forum was, how can the state help support companies and make them more applicable for loans?
That's right, because small business, as you know, is really the kingpin of this economy.
Huge engine.
If they're not successful, then the rest of the economy really goes down the drain, basically.
No question. They are the biggest provider of jobs and creator of jobs, and we need to work together, the banks and the government, to figure out programs to get them the capital to grow.
What are you trying to do with small businesses now?
Yeah, so there are existing programs. The SBA has a program where they guarantee loans on behalf of customers that might otherwise not be able to get them. So we need to expand upon programs like that, create more guarantee programs. Infrastructure was a topic that came up. All states are going to be spending money on infrastructure, and they're going to hire construction companies and create jobs that way. And banks need to be able to fund some of those construction companies, and so the state can help to guarantee some of that credit risk.
Now, you actually recently launched a new expense management tool specifically for small businesses. What are you calling this one?
Access Card Command. It's a great product. It really aimed at helping business owners control some of the risk around corporate cards that they allow their employees to use. So
I didn't know that was such a big problem.
Well, I don't know that it's a huge problem, but it's the possibility of a problem. And so this allows owners to set limits. It allows them to direct where the cards can be used, when, how, why, for what. And so it's really a control, and get reporting on what the cards are being used for. So if they had an employee that was doing things that weren't approved, they'd find it very quickly.
How does this help the small business?
It controls risk. It really helps them understand where their employees are spending money, and helps them set limits. And I think it actually creates efficiency, because they have this program in place, and it allows the employees, therefore, under the rules, to go ahead and use the product.
And what kind of response are you getting from the small business already who are part of this program?
Great response. I think the small business owners are telling us that it's convenient for them, it's easy, it simplifies a task that would otherwise be difficult.
It's working for them?
Yeah, very much so.
And the interaction between the employer and the employee, it's okay?
Yeah, it's a controlled environment, and I think people assume that that's going to exist, so it's not an issue. And it's an innovative way for us to make life simpler for customers.
Now, I understand this type of innovation really isn't new at Citizens Bank.
Right. We've recently been recognized by Computer World, actually, for a product that we innovated called Access Mobile, which is a mobile phone app for commercial customers.
Oh, it's a mobile phone app? That's great. I mean, we're always looking at apps.
It allows customers to do their banking transactions remotely, and it's fantastic. Very simple.
How does it work?
It's on your iPhone.
That's
it's an
it?
app
You just
on your
put it on
iPhone,
the
and
app?
you can go on and move your money around and do your cash management transactions right from your iPhone. iPhone.
So Ned, why did you come up with this type of innovation?
So we listen to our customers and we try and be proactive, but certainly we want to react to needs that our customers tell us about, and we love to be at the cutting edge, the front edge of designing easier ways for them to bank with us.
And so what kind of response are you getting from the customers about this new app?
The customers love it. They love the app. They love the fact that we're thinking. They love the fact that we're bringing them ideas and trying to simplify their banking life. So we've gotten great reaction.
Are you working on anything else new out there?
Oh, we're always working on new things, Jocelyn.
Well, of course, I know you can't really share, but it is important for the bank to be in the forefront of
Absolutely.
this new type of technology.
It's a competitive environment, and we're always looking for ways to appeal to our customers and to make them know that we're thinking about their business and how we can make their lives easier.
Well, we're glad you are, because obviously we're benefiting. Ned, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
And just ahead, we are heading into the kitchen after.